Welcome back to my kitchen. Welcome if you're new. I'm Cheryl. This is Table Full of Joy. And friends, today I've got an exciting couple videos or couple recipes for you guys. Today, we've all had the Mississippi everything. We've had Mississippi pot roast. There's Mississippi sandwiches, burgers. There's just all the things, Mississippi everything. I found a recipe for a Mississippi chicken and potatoes, and I thought that sounds amazing for a cool fall evening. It's raining here today. I'm actually taking this dinner to church tonight to share with our pastor and his wife and our children's pastor and her husband. We're setting up for our Fall Fest, which happens tomorrow on Halloween, where we open the doors of our church to the community and invite them in to come and have fun with games and candy and inflatables and all the things. Everything Halloween. So it's going to be super fun. And I'm excited about that. So we've got a setup tonight. And so we are going to do just a quick little dinner together before we jump into setting up and getting all the things ready to welcome our community in to our church tomorrow. And so super easy recipe, friends, but I'm going to turn this into a sheet pan dinner because I want everything in one pan except for the delicious rolls we're going to make real quick, but I want everything together in one pan, so I just transport one thing. So let's get this done. Let's get this in the oven and get it baking because I need to leave here in about 35 minutes. So I've got several potatoes and I'm going to go ahead and just dice these up. I want them in some decent sized chunks, not super small potatoes, but I also don't want them in ginormous pieces either. And I've got my sheet pan over here and I'll just start putting these on the sheet pan. As I said, the super easy recipe, chicken, it's potatoes, it's your basic Mississippi seasonings, which is your au jus and the ranch. And I think I'm going to add a little bit of brown gravy to this because I am short on the au jus. I only have about a half a packet of au jus left. I thought I had some more in the pantry and I don't. So I'm going to do a half a packet of au jus and a half a packet of brown gravy with our ranch and some oil. And this is going to be delicious. I'm excited to eat this. I have had so many Mississippi things, Mississippi smash burgers that Jessica Donahue over at her channel, Jessica Donahue, made these smash burgers that were incredible. We've had the Mississippi pot roast. We've had Mississippi sandwiches before that were amazing. I just love the combination of the ranch with the gravy and the pepperoncinis that are in it. Gives it that little bit of spice, which is amazing. All right, here's all of our potatoes. Here's our sheet pan. I'm gonna try to do this without dumping them everywhere. All right, got our potatoes on here. Now let's dice up our chicken. Not sure how much of this chicken I'm gonna need, but I've got 2 packages here. They were on a buy one, get one free at Fred Meyer. I love these chicken cutlets. So we're gonna cut up these 4 pieces and see where we're at. They left a little bit of bone right here. So I'm just gonna take a minute and get rid of these pieces of bone that they left on this chicken when they cut it. Okay, let's get these 4. And like I said, I don't need super big pieces, but I also don't want little tiny pieces either. I want you to know you're eating some chicken. So I'm basically just cutting these chicken breast cutlets in half and then just doing just a dice on them. Trying to keep things somewhat the same size. All right, let's get our pan over here so we can put this on there. Because I want to see where we're at with our chicken to potato ratio here. I'm gonna do just a little bit more chicken, but I'm not gonna do any salt because our au jus and our brown gravy and our ranch and all the things have got plenty of salt. All right, here's our sheet pan. Let's put the last of our chicken on here. All right, so I'm gonna make a little bit of a sauce that's gonna go on these potatoes and chicken before this goes in the oven. So we're gonna do just a little bit of olive oil, not a lot, because I don't want to make these greasy. That's not what I'm trying to accomplish. I am gonna take a little bit of the juice from our pepperoncinis, just like that. All right, so I've got my half a pack of au jus sauce. We're gonna put that in here, if I can get it open. We've got a half a packet of brown gravy mix. We're gonna put that in here. And we're gonna put in a little bit of our ranch. And this is the classic Mississippi flavors. I'm gonna give this a little bit of a whisk. So I wanna get all those flavors fully combined before I dump this on here. Here is our chicken and our potatoes. We're gonna drizzle this on here. And then I don't think there's any other way than to use your hands to get this mixed, because I want to make sure that all of my potatoes and all of my chicken have that seasoning on everything. So we're just going to use our hands, just kind of toss everything together. I am not going to put the pepperoncinis on this until the last few minutes that it's in the oven, because I don't want those pepperoncinis to burn while this is in the oven roasting. So this is basically a roasted Mississippi chicken and potatoes sheet pan dinner. This is going to be incredible, friends. It's going to be beautiful with all those pepperoncinis and our pepper jack cheese on it. All right, my oven is set to 400 degrees. We're going to put this in there and it's going to roast for about 30 minutes. We're gonna do our second recipe that goes with this dinner. We are using a can of Pillsbury Grand biscuits. These are a Pillsbury garlic butter mozzarella cheese bomb. Long name, but they look incredible. I saw these on Facebook this morning. I just melted some butter in my microwave real quick. We're gonna season that up in just a second, but we need to get these taken care of first. We are going to use all 8 biscuits. We are going to use some mozzarella sticks. We're gonna cut these into some like little cubes. We're gonna stuff these inside this biscuit dough. We're gonna slather it with garlic butter and we're gonna bake them at 375 until they are nice and golden brown. We're gonna put that garlic butter on them before they go in, and we're gonna put it on them when they come out. So they're getting a double dose of that. So let's get our cheese cut into 8 chunks and then we're gonna get these made. Super easy and super quick. So I've got my cheese sticks. You can use whatever kind of mozzarella cheese you want to. If you want to use, you know, like a chunk of mozzarella and cut it, that's perfect too. But I'm going to do, it says about 1-inch pieces. So I think I'm going to do about that right there. So I think I'm going to do thirds for these. So I'm going to need 3 sticks to give me enough to do 8. We'll have 1 little extra piece, but that'll be okay. It'll be a quick little snack before I head out the door. I love how easy and simple this is, but they looked incredible. All right, so there's our 8 pieces. I'm gonna set that little piece aside. So we've got those. Let's get our biscuit dough opened. Didn't they used to be easier to open? I always thought these things were way easier to be open when I was a kid. You barely had to pull the paper and they would pop open. Now you almost have to work at it. All right, get all of our biscuits out. Separate these into our 8 biscuits. All right, and I'm gonna just kind of press it out a little bit just to kind of flatten it. As I said, these are super easy. They go together super quick. We're gonna put our cheese inside. We're gonna gather up this, and we're gonna pinch this together and just make sure we have a really, really good seal. So I'm gonna use my hand and just kind of run my hand along this to make sure that we've got a good seal. It's gonna go on our paper with our pan with our parchment paper. And that's how easy these are. I'm super excited to eat one of these tonight. I think this is gonna be another thing that is my pastor's favorite. He has found a couple things of mine that are his absolute favorites now here recently. He absolutely loves them. The bagels that we just made a couple weeks ago, I made them for elder lunch on Sunday, and he told me today that they were the best. He absolutely loved those. And also I made the apple cider donuts. Those have now become a huge request at church by a lot of people. If you missed those recipes, I will leave a link for those in the description box if you guys want to check those out. So this must have had, oh no, it did have 8. Never mind. I was looking at this going, did it have the right number of biscuits? No, I have the other piece over here that I saved out. You want to make sure, like I said, you have a really good seal on the bottom down here. Otherwise, your cheese is going to leak out. And that's why I said take your hand and just kind of roll it around to get a good seal. All right, let's wipe this off. I don't want that on the bottom of my pan. All right, so here's our little cheese bombs on our parchment. We're gonna go ahead and season up our butter. Here's our melted butter. We're gonna put in a little bit of our garlic salt. They give you a recipe for what to make to put on these. I'm just gonna do my own thing. I know what I want on these, and if you wanna do what the recipe says, by all means do that. We're gonna put a little bit of our Kinder's caramelized onion butter, which is my favorite seasoning. So I think they're gonna be incredible with that. Grab my brush, and we're just gonna give this a quick mix, and we're gonna give these a really quick brush. And they're gonna go in 375 oven for about 10 to 12 minutes until they are nice and golden brown. All right, these are going in the oven. All right, here is our chicken and our potatoes. We're gonna go put our cheese on. I've got a spatula. I'm just gonna kind of move it around a little bit, kind of get things evened out. Yes, that was a potato that just flew on the floor. We're gonna grab some sliced pepper jack cheese. We're just gonna put this on our, we're just gonna lay pieces of it on top. I really wish they would put paper between these slices of cheese. It would make it so much easier. So we're just gonna put these on here. We're gonna let this melt. We're gonna put our pepperoncinis on here. I'm gonna go ahead and just use all of it. Might as well. Can rip this piece and just kind of fill in some little spots here and there. All right, got my pepperoncinis, got some tongs. We're just gonna kind of drop these pepperoncinis on top of this chicken and potatoes and cheese. Little juice falls on it, that's perfectly fine. I don't want to get too crazy with the peppers, but I think a couple more and I think we should be good. I know my pastor loves pepperoncinis, so he's gonna be all over this. All right, this is gonna go back in our oven for about another 10 minutes or so, and then it's gonna be ready for me to pack it up and head to church. Look at that, friends. Does that not look incredible? It smells amazing, friends. Oh my word. Cannot wait to eat this. I'm gonna put some foil on this so that it's ready. It stays nice and hot. I only live a few minutes from our church, so it doesn't take very long to get there. Put some foil on this. I'm gonna go pull our cheese bombs out of the oven, get those brushed with some more butter, and I'm gonna be out the door. All right, friends, here's our cheese bombs. Oh my word, they smell so good. Let's get them brushed with some more butter and some more garlic. So it looks like a couple of these I didn't get the seal all the way, but it's fine. They're still going to be delicious. They're still going to have some cheese in them. They're going to be okay. Brushing these with just a little bit more of our garlic butter. I'm going to pack this up and I am going to be out the door, friends. I've got hungry people at church waiting for me to get there. All right, friends, thank you guys so much for joining me in my kitchen as we made 2 delicious recipes that are brand new to me. I have not tried these recipes before, but I'm super excited to give them a shot tonight. I think my friends at church are gonna absolutely love these. It's a perfect fall dinner. Cannot wait to eat one of these cheese bombs. They look incredible. They smell amazing. What I really am excited about is that Mississippi chicken and potatoes, because I love that smell of that peppercini. It's just amazing. So I'm gonna get out the door and get this to church. If you guys have not yet subscribed, please hit that button up there and subscribe to my channel. It would mean so much to me to have you guys a part of our YouTube family. Hit that notification bell down there so you're notified every time we upload a video. Friends, if you have a favorite Mississippi recipe, let me know in the comments what your favorite is that you guys make all the time. I'm always looking for new ways to do this flavor combination. I love it. Just so many incredible flavors in there with the au jus and the ranch and the pepperoncinis and all the things. So if you have a favorite one, share it with me in the comments. I would love to try it. I'm going to be looking for some more of these to do over the next couple of months. And so, friends, we'll talk to you guys in the comments. Have a great day and God bless.